I think it's unfair to compare Backrooms and Obsession. I know that they're both like two horror movies that took over the box office, made by 20 something filmmakers that were discovered off of YouTube. But that's kind of where the similarities end. And I kind of want to explain it as someone who has worked a short while in Hollywood. Obsession was made by Curry Barker, and he had a viral YouTube short called The Chair that got him a lot of meetings around Hollywood, which is like a very traditional thing where it's like if something blows up online, like usually you get general meetings. And in one of these general meetings at T Shop Productions, the producer James Harris, was interested in making The Chair into a feature film. And instead, Barker pitched him this other idea that became Obsession. Through that, he signed with an agent at William Morris, WME, and then that got him the $1 million budget to go make the movie. And he did it in a traditional kind of indie way, which is that he took the crew that he made a lot of his YouTube shorts and they made the movie. They shot it in Burbank, California, and then they submitted to film festivals. They got into the Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF, which is, one of the biggest festivals in the world. And through that, Focus Features entered in a bidding war and bought it for $15 million. Obviously, a year later, here we are. It's a phenomenon. Backrooms is a little different. So Kane Parsons, he was 17 at the time when he made this viral short film in 2023 that was based on, an image from an old 4chan thread. He made the short film. It also got viral on YouTube. And he also got a series of meetings. Now, the difference is in a sequence of events, A24, Churnin, 21 Laps, Atomic Monsters, 4 companies that are like kind of big heavy hitters, all signed on to make this movie. And A24 and Churnin co-financed that movie for $10 million. So instead of Obsession, which was made independently and didn't have distribution and had to go to film festivals to get distribution, Backrooms had guaranteed distribution by A24. What we had was they paired a few screenwriters with Kane Parsons to write the script, and it sounds like, based on interviews, that Kane was mostly corresponding with these writers through phone calls until the draft was ready so that he could go on set to actually shoot the film. So that's why he only has director credit, whereas Barker has both writer and director credit. And obviously these two films are very successful, but it also shows the differences of what the traditional independent way of making things versus this Backrooms phenomenon, which is just like all these companies coming aboard, pairing a young director with a traditional screenwriter, and then having it just have guaranteed distribution.